Namaste and welcome to Wisdom at Sunrise. By developing stronger movement and mindfulness practices, we will find peace through chaos. Time to flow.
Good morning. This morning we're going to talk about nature versus nurture, and in the context of what that means for you as a person and how you view the world and how the world views you. Because what we see as ourselves, in our personality, it's really just a construct, a combination of our experiences and what others have told us throughout our entire lives. Your parents, your teachers, friends, other members of your family, sometimes even strangers. If you get into the adult portion of it, that your employees, your employers, things like that. What people do is they tend to give you a version of yourself, and over time you do begin to identify with that person. I mean, realistically, even the best intentions from parents and family members can turn into you going away from your true self. And, maybe I wanted to do this, but instead I chose this path because somebody in my life somewhere either directly told me that it wasn't a good idea or subconsciously pushed me in a different direction. And so in the construct of nature versus nurture, it's the idea of trying to find out what you really enjoy and find out, without influences from the outside world, what it is that you enjoy, what you don't enjoy, what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel actually angry or anxious, and diving into what those are and what they mean, because that is your true person. And how you get there is simply sitting with yourself, writing out what comes up, and being able to really decide for yourself how you should or shouldn't feel about a certain situation. Because the thing is we're always going to view the world through the lens of our past. And unfortunately, that's just not the way to go, because how you view your past shouldn't dictate how you see your present, because things are always going to change. And so we need to be ready for those changes, and to be able to look deep down into yourself and say, this is my true nature, this is my true person, and be unapologetic about it whenever you make those decisions or you say what needs to be said, because it's being true to yourself. So whenever you think to yourself, oh, well, I'll go ahead and just do this or say this because it's what needs to be done and that's what people expect, sometimes you have to turn that off and even go with what's uncomfortable, because in reality, it's going to be uncomfortable, especially at the beginning, because you're not used to giving your true self what it needs and what it wants. So try to find that true you, and not so much the nurture part. Try to find out your true nature and step away from the nurture aspect of what you've learned. And that is it for today. If you have a comment, leave it, and we will see you tomorrow.
Thanks for flowing with us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the show, and follow us on social media at Warrior Monk Method.